Welcome back, everybody, to the A.J.I Show, episode 86. If you're not already following, please do and share this with all your friends, your families, your brothers, your moms, dads, your aunts, your uncles, and your cats, dogs, owners. And if that comment section isn't already filled out with something that you put down there, go ahead and use your little fingers and type in down there. And if that notification bell isn't already turned on, go ahead and do so as well, so you get notified anytime an episode comes out. And let's get on with today's episode. Ooh, ooh. Whoop, whoop.
Oh.
What?
He's moving a little bit.
He's moving. He's tossing and turning. He's rolling and doing.
I will be working on this throughout the podcast today. But I'm still going to
What the heck? I need your full attention here.
You got it.
Anyway, how's it going, guys? How's it going, everybody? How y'all doing? It's a new week. It's a new time to do something great. Yeah.
I feel like we don't have a lot to talk about, but trips are coming up. A lot of things are coming up that we'll be able to talk about more of.
Talk about
before we get too far. I don't even want to hear it. I have 3 outfits that fit me. So you'll be seeing the same 3 outfits until they don't.
Right.
Because
right.
nothing fits me anymore. So
me too, low key, but mine is just too big now.
Yeah, no, mine's getting too small.
Maybe we gotta maybe we gotta swap our clothes. Maybe we gotta swap our wardrobes.
My crop tops?
Yeah.
Okay. Word on the next podcast. No, this is the only crop top that fits me anymore, but I'm not a big fan of my belly being squished by clothing, and
I like
it just out.
It's cute out.
And it's just more comfortable, and I put oils on it and stuff. I don't have anything but lotion on. Actually, I don't even have that on yet today. But when the oil is on, I have to let my belly just not be covered. But it's just uncomfy anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be talking about, didn't you wear that last time? Yes, I did.
Hard. Wrong hand. Hard. Yesterday we had some plans. We had a lot of plans. No, we had one plan yesterday. Okay. We had a plan that we were gonna go to the movie theaters and we were gonna watch the Michael Jackson movie.
Wow. Yeah.
So we invited all of our family, right? My brother wasn't gonna go because he watched it the day before, but the rest of my family, we were all gonna go watch it together. And I swear, on that website it said 12:30. Okay, and then the next showtime was at 2:30.
Actually, no. Out there it was at 3 or 10 or something.
No, over in hometown.
Where your mom
and
dad live by?
Yeah, it was 2:30 and 12:30. I thought.
I don't know, man.
I swear it said 12:30, but clearly it did not, because we got there. Well, we got to my parents' house early. Okay.
Early enough we could have made it to the 12 o'clock movie.
Hung out, blah blah blah. I didn't think to check it a second time. I was like, I'm for sure it's at 12:30. And so yeah, so we got to the movie theaters, and I was like
12:25,
there's a lot of people here, and I was like,
well, I knew that.
Let me check what other.
Ouch. Number one, first off, I knew, I was like, oh man, everybody else had the exact same idea we had. Let's go on Sunday when nobody's here. But it was packed, and so.
And I was like, oh, let me look at what other movies are showing. And so I look at, what other movie that people would be coming to watch. And then I saw that the movie that we were going to watch was blocked out. And I was like, what? Why? And lo and behold, it said it was at 12. And so my heart sunk. I was like, you're kidding.
Yeah.
Kidding. And I was like, all right, when's the next time? I was like, okay, what if the other movie theater over in the other city or other town over has it? And so we were like, all right, gonna search it. I typed in on Google
our city.
This movie theater. Okay. Specifically
our city.
And I pressed on the first link. What do you think should happen? I think you should be. It should send you to the link of the website of the movie theater that you searched up.
Right.
What did it do? Well, we'll get to that. Okay.
Yeah, then he even had me the phone. He's like,
and I was
double check. And I was like, oh yeah. I don't know how much more double checking I could do. It says 12:30 right here.
Yeah.
Or no, 12:50.
12:50
and we
Sunday.
made it in time.
Yeah, it said 12:50 Sunday. And I was like, all right. Okay, so I called my parents and I was like, I messed up. The movie was 30 minutes ago. The movie started 30 minutes ago. They were like,
and I don't want to miss it either. Like we could have gone, but like I wasn't down to miss part of it.
Yeah, that was a whole 30 minutes that we would have missed.
Yeah, so it would have been no point.
No, absolutely no point. Movie's literally like 1/4 the way over. So we were like, all right, follow us. We're gonna go to the other movie theater, and it says that 12:50, so we gotta hurry. So we're driving. Okay,
speed limit.
We get calm down. We get there
because we weren't gonna be late. We were literally perfect time away from the movie theater where we were.
Yeah, we got there perfect time. We get inside the movie theater. We go up to one of the box things to put in the tickets. What did the first time say
for the Michael Jackson movie?
For the Michael Jackson movie, 2:10. And I said,
huh?
The website says 12:30. No, the website says 12:50. And so I pulled up the website. I said, yeah, it says 12:50. And then I look right at, like a little bit above that, the top of the page. It says a different city that we are in.
And I mean a city that's 50 minutes away.
I was like
eat my butt, bro. What do you mean? Almost an hour away from where we were.
I was like, there's no way. And I was absolutely butthurt. I was like, damn, I dragged everybody out here and we're just not gonna end up watching the movie. So I was really butthurt, but everybody was fine with it. They were like, that's okay.
It happens.
Like, has anybody eaten lunch? And we were like, no, nobody's eating lunch. They were like, all right, let's go to someplace. So
you guys all started naming Korean, and I was like, no.
We were in like Korean barbecue or other places, and you're like, I don't wanna. And then someone said Olive Garden, and we were like, yeah. And then, but me at this point, like, I'm still on my diet, but I'm like, you know what? I'm mad. Okay, fuck my diet. I don't care about my diet right now. I don't care about my diet today. We're gonna go eat. Okay. Oh, eat our sorrows away, all right? So I said, yeah, let's go to Olive Garden. But I was like, no, I'm not going to go crazy. I'm like, I'll find something at Olive Garden that will kind of fit my diet. Spoiler alert. Nah.
But what we did, I feel like, was perfect.
Yeah, it was good. I was still super full. But anyways, get to Olive Garden, we sit down, everything all good and dandy. We order our food. We ordered
a lot of food.
We ordered the
like we didn't, but like
everybody. Whoa. Yeah, our table was completely full of everything. Yeah. We got the little what are the ziti? No, is that what they're called?
Stuffed ziti fritta or something.
Stuffed ziti fritta. Oh, so good.
I didn't know you liked them that much. Because I was like, honestly, I'm down to try
all of their something different. Banging, dude. No, those ziti fritters are super yummy, especially dipped in the Alfredo sauce. That Alfredo sauce, I love it. My butt don't. Order that as appetizer. We got some soup. We got the what is it called?
Soup Toscana.
Soup Toscana, whatever soup. And then breadsticks, of course. And then for our main dish, we decided to split a
tour of Italy.
That's what it was. Tour of Italy. My mom got a chicken pasta, something. My sister got a seafood pasta, and then my other sister got a steak. A steak with Alfredo pasta and broccoli. A little weird. Okay, and then my dad, he just got soup and salad.
And then they got two rounds of donuts.
Which was, honestly, everybody was going crazy over the donuts. I wasn't the biggest fan. They were good. They were definitely good.
It was like, I could have drank the raspberry. Speaking of,
like Albert.
At the end, they got a second round of donuts to take home, and I was like, you guys got to get 2 raspberry syrup so I can take one home.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you know what? I forgot
brought
to
it home.
We'll get to that anyways.
I brought it home, and I got, last night we went and we'll get to that part, but I got more donuts, like powdered donuts, just the like little mini ones in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
I tried it this morning. Fire.
Super good.
Yes, the powdered donuts with the raspberry sauce. Oh my God, it was so good. Ace was a fan.
Yeah. Yum, dude. All the Alfredo that I ingested went straight through me. I immediately had to take a deuce like 10 minutes later after finishing my food. Not even that. Maybe like literally almost immediately after finishing my food. Went to go take a deuce. The food was super, super good. Even though we split our appetizers and our plate, still was very full. Very full.
But we also got soup.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was like, we should just share because...
Honestly, we should...
do that every time.
Yeah, do that every time.
It saves money and we can get an appetizer.
Because...
it's expensive, and I feel like...
and also,
our eyes are always bigger than our tummies when we get there.
We didn't take anything home. We ate everything that we ordered. Didn't need to take anything home, and we were stuffed. I'd say we were thoroughly stuffed.
Yeah.
And it was pretty decently priced. It was pretty good.
For the two of us, yeah.
It wasn't that bad of a bill. So, let's see. We did and then we got home. And then I had to hop... or actually, we took a nap. I was like, yeah. That food took us out.
Yeah. My nap ended up being 3 hours.
Yeah. I didn't have to, but I decided to get up to hop on a live stream of this trader, you know, probably don't know, but TJR. He was offering like a free kind of class live on YouTube that I tuned into, and he was also giving away stuff, and I was able to get something that had some pretty good value to it, though one of the things that was in it, I'll talk about that here in a second. But that was good. And then afterwards, we were like, or you asked, what are you eating for dinner? I said, I don't know. Like, I'm still full, but I'm thinking about eating eggs. You're like, you're not going to keep going, like, with your cheat day? And I was like, oh, I'm going to keep going with my cheat day. I'm just going to spend it all on snacks, dude.
Yeah.
And, we wanted to watch the new Euphoria episode, which we still have yet to finish.
Yeah.
But we also wanted to get snacks. And then my friend also wanted to play games because it was his birthday, and that's what he wanted to do, was play games with us for his birthday online. But he was still getting everything ready. So we were like, all right, we gotta run to the store, get a bunch of snacks, and head home. Watch the show. And boy, did we get a bunch of snacks. And then
my main thing I was going for was root beer floats. Like I wanted, I wanted a root beer float, but we got more than just that.
Mm-hmm. We got some essentials. We got some water. We got some food for meals in a couple days or whatnot. And then I decided I got a chocolate bar. I got a Feastables caramel chocolate bar. That was delicious. Okay. And then I got a bag of Great Value Takis. Okay.
Dude.
Those
can
literally eat a butt, dude. Those tasted like, usually when there's like an off-brand Taki or a rolled chili lime tortilla chip, they're pretty good, but those ones were dookie. Absolutely nasty. Even the dollar store ones taste better than that. So I got those. I ended up eating maybe like 2 servings, and I threw the rest of the bag away because I was just not feeling it. But then we also
I got spicy guacamole chips. Pringles, and I finished them right before this podcast because they were so freaking good. Dude.
Those ones are pretty good. And then what else I get? We got some little Slim Jim thingies, buffalo chicken Slim Jim. Weird. I didn't really like them too much.
Yeah, you did. A fan. I was like, I don't know. It brought me back to EDC.
Yeah.
Us smuggling in freaking
Slim Jims.
So we were not buying a bunch of
Slim Jims and granola bars, dude. Oof. Those hit different at EDC, bro.
When you're cold AF and starving and
yeah. Okay.
You know what? Those tinfoil blankets are garbage. They don't work.
No.
Sorry.
No.
I was thinking about that. Like, I remember I was so cold and everyone's like, make sure you get tinfoil blankets, blah, blah. They are garbage.
Dookie. Don't work. And then I also got a little, like, cheesecake, little French something cheesecake from the bakery place in Walmart.
Sorry.
Oh, that was 10 out of 10. Delicious. Then we got some sushi from the deli area
for dinner, and I ate it too, but mine was cooked.
It was pretty good. It hit the spot that it needed to hit, Yeah. And then I think I got one other thing, or no. And then I got some ice cream I didn't touch, but
you can eat that with your diet.
Yeah, I got the
one you got.
So ice cream cup thing. But yeah, we got back. We started chowing down on some food. I threw away half that bag of the Great Value Takis. Those are trash.
I took one chip and completely destroyed my shorts I was wearing.
Yeah.
From the stupid Red 40.
How that happened.
Don't know how.
And then we started watching the Euphoria episode. We're gonna finish it today. We'll talk about that probably next episode. Maybe.
Probably have 2 of them to talk about.
Yeah, we'll have 2 of them to talk about. Watched a little bit of it, and then my friend, he was like,
oops.
All right, we're hopping on. And so hopped on, and then it took them, love you, buddy, but it took y'all forever to...
We could have low-key just watched the episode.
Just fingered my glasses, dude. There's a big old smudge on him now. Golly.
Whoa, I did not know where you were going with that. I was going to say, what?
Okay. No, yeah, hopped on the game. Took him forever to get everything set up for a different game, or for another friend to set up his game. Played a couple rounds, but then basically waited the majority of the time. Love you, but I could have set that up a little sooner. Anyways, ate the rest of our snacks. Had a good night afterwards. And then now we come into today. Today, woke up, traded, took an L. But that's okay, because losses happen, and I'm shifting my mentality to be a profitable trader and we are okay with losses. And losses make us better. And yeah. And then afterwards, at 9 o'clock this morning, so part of the thing that I bought the other day,
yesterday on the live,
there was only like 25 available spots, right? So 25 people were able to get this thing. And I saw it and I was like, I seen it and I was like, all right, gotta act fast. They're really good at selling stuff, okay? Because they were like 25 spots, you gotta get it. If you don't, why not? So I was like, all right, if I'm gonna do it. If I get it, heck yeah. If I don't, it's whatever. So I got it, and I was apparently one of the 25 people. I didn't.
Y'all probably hear me breathing
I really
in
don't
this
know
mic.
if there
I'm
was
sorry.
actually like 25 people, Yeah, got it, and it included a psychology book that he wrote, some indicators, which is really cool, and they were actually pretty useful. But I mean, it's not going to take you from zero to profitable, but it is helpful. And then it also came with a free 25K eval account, which is pretty good value from what I paid. And then it also came with a one-on-one coaching call. Okay, get this, one-on-one coaching profitability strategy call, right? That is what it was advertised as. So, what do you think you're gonna get from that? I think that we're gonna hop on a one-on-one call. We're gonna go over some trades, go over some psychology, and see what I can improve on in just a short little call. Okay, there's a lot of value in that. Okay, getting a professional's opinion on that stuff. So I was like, all right, bet. Setting up this Zoom call for this morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. I get everything all ready, hopping on, sitting right here, computer right there, and I have like my notebooks and stuff in case they ask, oh, like can we go over your thoughts through your trades and whatnot? So I'm like, all right, I'm ready for this, okay? And he's like, all right, I even like pull up some stuff and like kind of start talking about trading. He's like, all right, well, we'll get into that trading stuff, but before that, I'm gonna talk about you, like what brought you here, like basically giving a rundown of like my life, where do I want to be in the future, what led me to this point, what my dreams are, how they can be obtainable, like yeah, I can see some value in that. And even he got to a point where it was like, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Why do you feel that pressure? Why do you feel you need to do all this? And I was like, so I talked through it and whatnot. And then after that, he started going into the mentorship that they sell, right? And I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, so he's going into this mentorship. Maybe like, I didn't know this was a part of this. I wasn't expecting this because usually the mentorship costs a lot of money. So he was explaining it almost as if I was already a part of this mentorship and like this is what I was going to get from what I bought. Right? And so going through this, and then at the end he was like, at first you need to invest in yourself. And I was like, okay, so getting the feeling that he's probably gonna ask me that I'm to pay for something, and he continues on talking. Right. So he continues on talking about this mentorship thing, and he's like, "All right, are you cool with talking about finances?" I was like, all right, I'm already here. I guess why not? So I was like, yeah, I'm fine with talking about finances. And then he says, all right, this thing is $7,000, and I was like. In my head, I was like, yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, right. And he was also, and then there's also a monthly payment plan that you can do, which is $700 a month for 12 months. And I was like, still can't do that. So he's like, all right, so what are your finances at currently? and like, what do you have saved up? Or he was like, would you be able to do it in full or in payments? And I was like, definitely in payments, because I can't pay that $7,000 in full. Right. So I just wanted to get a little bit more information. He was like, all right, so do this real quick and see if you can get approved for this through financing options. So I did, and I got approved for it. And then I got to the point where it said, like, okay, like now, like pay now, like credit card information was in, whatnot. So I did not press the pay now. Okay. I cannot afford $700 a month. So I was like, I got to a point and I was like, I put the phone down, and I was like, honestly, like, I can't afford that a month. He was like, you can't, or you're like, or not wanting to, or what? And I was like, I literally can't. Like, I don't have the flexibility for that. And then he goes into like, he's like, oh, I don't want to put you in a bad spot. He was a really good salesman, by the way. Okay. He was like, I don't want to put you in a bad spot or anything, and like, but would taking on this payment like deprive you of your food, water, and shelter? And
Yeah.
I was like, honestly, yeah. I'm just gonna be upfront and he was like, well, he's like, how much would you say after all your bills do you have a month? I said, like, probably for leisure and everything, after food, all my bills, blah 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 blah, maybe like $200 to spend on whatever I want. That's even stretching it. Okay. And so he was like, okay, we do have this option where it is 1 month less for the whole course or whatnot, and then it's $5,000, so you'd be paying $500 a month. And I was like, I still can't do that. And he was like, all right.
You're like, did you not?
And
did I speak a different language?
Right. And he goes back in. He was like, all right, but would it deprive you of your food, water, and shelter?
Yes.
If you paid for that? And I was like, yes. Yeah. He was like, okay. Well, if you do get in a better financial situation, you have my number and you can message me back. So I was like, all right, cool. He was like, all right, good. Thanks for talking to.
That's saying he was a bad person. That was his literal job.
Yeah.
But it
super
is a little
nice,
frustrating
super nice,
at the same
great
time.
salesman. If I had the money, 100%, I probably would have gotten it. Okay, but I physically
and we have a brand new life
okay?
coming into this world very shortly.
Yeah, physically do not have the money to do that, dude. Yeah. Do not have the luxury of doing that. As much as I would love to, do not. Okay. And then he was like, all right, well, thanks for talking to me, or like, thanks for the call, blah, 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 blah. And then he leaves the call. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like,
wait a minute.
I was like, wait, we didn't go over anything that I thought we were going to go over. I was like, so I looked at the email and I was like, did I get something wrong? And I look at the email and literally here, I can pull up what exactly this email freaking said. Okay.
Did he ever respond?
No. But in this email, it said, hey Andre, it's TJR. Thanks for booking your strategy call. I've assigned to you Hashmat, who is one of my top trading advisors. He handles all the strategy calls for traders looking to join the blueprint and work with us, right? Just to confirm, you booked this place, blah, blah, blah. Here's a Zoom link. The plan is for all three of us to have a quick chat, but productive call to audit everything. Yeah, I mean...
That's kind of insane, though. Don't say that if you're not going to be on it.
Right. But a productive call to audit everything you're struggling with trading. To audit everything you're struggling with trading, okay? And how you can actually become a long-term profitable trader. The 30 minutes is dedicated to you and how you overcome the trading issues you're facing.
I could understand that being a very small part of it.
Okay.
What you guys did talk about, but not the entire 30 minutes. It was
almost like around it wasn't... I don't know if I was answering the wrong way.
There's no way you could have.
Lead it, but because I feel like he needed to ask the right questions in order for me to, And then it says, last thing, please come to the Zoom call ready to fully discuss your trading journey so that you can get the most value and where we can see how to help you. Excited to talk to your house. So I feel like this email could have been way more straightforward, and or how the call went could have been structured a lot differently, instead of basically, how are you? How's it going? What have you been doing? All right. We're not even going to talk about your strategy at all. Here, buy my course. Like, what? So that was a little bit of fun. So a little bit disappointed on that. I texted him. He hasn't texted me back. But whatever. I really don't care too much about that. I got value out of the other things that I got, so I'm really not too upset.
Yeah, like, you're not against it completely, but it is like when I do something, expecting something, being told exactly what I'm gonna go getting into. That's what I expect.
Yeah.
Like when I go to work, my schedule says I'm serving, and I walk in there like, oh, you're QA. No. My schedule says serving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that that's ever happened, but I'm just saying it's like same concept almost.
But it's whatever. There's no what's it called? No sweat off my back. No. I don't know what that.
The
I don't
word
know. What
animosity came into mind. No
Animosity?
animosity towards them, but I have no idea what that word means. I should, but I don't. If I was told, I'd know.
And also, sorry guys for the late. I should have said this earlier, but sorry for the late upload last week. Even though probably only a couple people watched it. Whatever. Still sorry for the late upload. No, yeah, I went to pickleball a different day than I usually do, which would have been the day that
probably threw you off, huh?
Yeah, it because those days, or the Wednesdays, are the days that, like, I'm sitting at home at the computer. I'm like, okay, got to get this all edited, uploaded, and whatnot to schedule it for the next day, Thursday at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
But instead, was at pickleball until 9, then 8, and then hung out with you, and then went to sleep. Completely flew over my head, and I completely forgot about it. So, apologies there, but it still got uploaded that day as soon as I could. But yeah.
Yep.
We went to go pick up some decorations. Or not decorations. Well, yeah, decorations from my parents' house.
We did?
And, well, yeah, it was like the baby shower decorations that we were supposed to use.
Baby gender reveal.
Yeah, baby gender reveal.
My little heart broke.
Yeah.
Made me so sad. Well, because part of the stuff we picked up was going to be for the gender reveal that your brother and his girlfriend planned, and it was sad because we had to. They
had. Well, I didn't.
Things happen, and like we could have waited, but like we wanted to know what we were growing in there. You know, we didn't want to wait the extra 2 weeks. So, and they understood, but it was just like, oh.
Yeah, I said I texted my brother. I was like, thank you so much for this. Like, sorry it didn't turn out, but thank you for the effort that you were willing to put into this. So,
what do you say?
I'll show you guys on my phone. But yeah, but then my mom also said, or when I was picking it up, my mom was like, yeah, your brother found some old notebooks.
I wish I had some of mine.
From I don't know when.
My favorite thing is
it's as old as this S. If y'all can see that, you see the S in there. You know the 3 lines, ding ding, 3 lines, ding ding.
It has a name. I don't know the name of it, but
yeah, I don't know it.
But
look how I spell
my
math.
Favorite thing,
Mathe, mathy.
Listen, my favorite thing is you journaled throughout your childhood.
Not really. I mean,
you did.
Like,
you have journals. You could read a daily progress of being in Peru. Like, you have a very, very cool thing, like, that you are able to look back on and be like, oh my gosh. Dude, mine would have been sad if I ever journaled.
Yeah.
Mine would have been so sad, but I also wish I would have, to see how far I had come from like where I was back in those days, you know?
Yeah.
But I love reading your journals, dude.
So this was my math journal. I apparently cut pages out of it because I don't know why. I probably had to like turn it in or something.
I remember we have a math teacher that we both really like.
Oh, wait.
That I'm trying to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The math teacher we both really like.
Oh. No way, I found something.
I think we used to have a yellow like notepad, and then we'd turn in our things on those, remember? So maybe that's why.
Yellow notepad or yellow like folder?
No, it was notepad. No. And then you did.
Oh. Yeah.
And then, yeah.
I do remember that. Flipping through these, I actually found a page of something that I wrote.
If it has any names, don't say them.
Let's see if there's any other. Oh, there's another page in here.
By the way, guys, we're 27 weeks this week.
That's crazy.
And we have 12 and a half weeks left if we make it full term, like all the way to 40 weeks. Like, I know we'll make it full term. I am very confident that he's going to come when he's supposed to, but like full term is considered 37 weeks. But like if we go all the way to 40, we only have 12 and a half weeks left, and that is insane to me. Let me tell you what, he's a strong little boy. Oh, he got hiccups finally. Mm-hmm. He got his first little hiccups.
Cute. Super cute. He got angry.
Yeah, he's not a big fan of the hiccups. I caught him, like I was watching my belly, and all of a sudden I was getting a rhythm of little tiny, like, hiccups. Like, don't. And I took a video, and he was at the gym, and I called him, and I said, he has the hiccups for the first time. Well, that I noticed. I'm sure he's had them before, but I noticed them, and I was like, poor thing. Mm-hmm. Anyways.
Super cute. Can't wait to meet him. So in here, it looks like I was studying some vocab words. Because we have walker. Okay. All right.
Is there any names in
there? There's this.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Not on this page. This is, okay. It's me writing words 3 times each. Walker, 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 chalk, chalk, chalk. And then we have laws, stock, bald,
Jeez,
cough, drawn, half, halt, strawberry, fought, collar, half, straw, small, thought, talking, awe, shawl,
you
face.
You didn't even spell strawberry right.
False, squall, wallpaper, awkward, south, pouch, annoy.
Dang, what grade was that?
No idea.
Those are big words.
And then I also apparently I was working on my signature over here. And then this one says, today I learned not to just open a door in someone's house.
Did you want?
No way.
Oh, at a friend's house?
Probably.
Oh.
Today I didn't. Okay. Today I learned not to just open a door in someone's house. Today I didn't. Another thing I learned at Scouts is to always bring your Scout uniform and Scout handbook. Interesting. Maybe I got in trouble? I don't know. I'm not sure. And then on this we have another vocab. It looks like my writing got a little bit better from the.
You know what is insane to me is your handwriting.
My handwriting's low-key kind of the same.
Like your handwriting never has really like changed. Like your handwriting isn't like great, you know? Like, and I don't mean that in a rude way. It's just like it's boy, you know. But this man's drawing, I'm like, how do you write like that but can draw like masterpieces like in color? And like that's insane to me.
Yeah, low-key, my handwriting is basically the same.
But like, is illustrating a literal book, like hello.
Yeah, like comparing, like low-key, like my handwriting's better for sure, but it's low-key kind of got the same vibe to it. So that was a math. There's no math in there. And I remember way back when we designed our own composition notebooks. So we like taped paper, like photos.
Are we being for real? Right.
I mean, if they want to help, go ahead. Yeah. Other people that want to spend money, we don't have to.
No, I'm just saying, like, right.
Actually, we're not going to go over the writing one. The writing one has the most in it. We're going to go over the reading, if there is anything in here. I'm just going to flip through the pages. Looks like there was a lot of things ripped out again. Ooh, we have, first person, third person, limited, third person, something. Omniscient, all-knowing? I don't know. I'm just going to flip through these pages to see if there's anything. Doesn't look like it.
You're starting to read one thing, and then you're like, wait, how did I say it for the podcast? What was it?
Okay, it was this in the writing, right? Okay. This is my writing journal. I'm writing composition notebook. I don't know. Okay. This is it. I'm not going to show it because it has a few names. Okay. But, okay, wait.
Dear math
I might be going to go to Brazil to... Okay, we're going to get to that. Okay, Dear Mrs. Blank.
World.
Alright, shush. Wait, this is 9/24. So this is...
What year?
I don't know. We're gonna see. Alright. I have had the most funnest year lately because I have one of the most best teachers. Even you have been very nice. I can't wait till December because what?
Is this not? Didn't her?
Oh, this is.
Didn't her husband do?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was, but anyways, something we can't say because that was insane. But
I'm going to go to Peru where my dad was born, so I have to practice Spanish. And the fun thing about that is I get to stay in an apartment kind of hotel thing, but it has a swimming pool at the top. We are going to stay there for 3 or 4 weeks.
I actually love that. Like, that's exactly how I would have explained it too. Like this hotel, like home thing.
Yeah. Then next year I might be going to Brazil to watch the World Cup. Never happened. It's about soccer, so yeah, this year and next year is going to be great. So this is when I was in 6th grade. So if we went to Peru, I was in 6th grade.
6th grade was
Yeah, my spelling was immaculate.
You graduated in 2020.
We have...
So that was quite literally like 2014.
Yeah.
12 years ago. Are we serious? We've been out of college. We've been out of high school for 6 years.
We have another page with a cool little stick figure drawing on it. But it says, if I found a wallet full of money, I would give it to the owner. Really. And if I couldn't find him/her, I ... would ... spend it all on football, toys, Legos.
Football.
On football. Maybe I'm talking about like soccer. On football, toys, Legos, save up for college, my mission. Whoa. Also a house, a car, even a mansion. If the wallet had that much money. One more thing, I would spend it on an airplane, water skier, boat, and a limousine. That is what I would do if I found a wallet full of money in it. Apparently,
you would hope it was full of money.
At this age, apparently in 6th grade, I thought that random wallets carried $10 billion. That's wicked.
I wish mine carried that much money right now.
Apparently, I didn't know what banks were. So yeah, that was very interesting.
Is there anything else in there?
I don't think there's anything else in here.
That's funny. Oh, jeez.
Nope. That's it.
Wait.
What?
Oh, you like...
Yeah, I taped on...
Huh?
Or, not taped.
You
Glued
said I don't
on
want a regular,
things. I'm pretty sure that's what we did in her class. Because she was also my reading teacher as well. Yeah, so that's just what we did in class. Yeah. That's all the time you have for you guys this week. Hope you guys enjoyed. Anything else to add, Lovey?
Spicy guacamole root beer burp. Come on.
All right, put that down in the comments. Spicy guacamole root beer burps. Type it down there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.